I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to take this class, and it really touched on every aspect of leadership in the business, and to be able to be in a room with other business owners and other successful leaders in the same industry and different industries just really gave me a different perspective on things.
I felt very impressed by the caliber instructors that we had. I felt like they were all, to a certain extent, experts in their field.
When you could be and get to network with other people that's having the same issues, I think that's only going to help you and help your business grow.
Most of our competition is just executing, and with us getting education on top of this executing, we're going to differ from our competition.
During one of the initial classes with Professor Runge, she was discussing execution, how important it was and how it was actually a key to succeeding. And at that moment I realized that although I had this great planning strategy, I was very organized, and I was always emphasizing implementation, that the execution was probably the most important piece of it all, and it was probably the piece that was lacking the most.
The classes in mergers and acquisitions really helped us. We're like, you know what, let's do it. Let's go up there and let's start a shop up there.
When Dr. Tan was discussing process mapping, and he really was very diligent about how important it was to outline your vision and your mission and where you see yourself, you know, down the road a few years from now. And I came back to my counterpart at the time, which is the CEO of our company, and I discussed how it was very important for us to outline some of our vision and mission strategy as well.
Really got me thinking about our organization and where we want to be in the next 5 to 10 years, and if my employees know that vision and know where we need to be headed.
Dr. David Haynes, that was one of my favorite classes on negotiation, and it came at the perfect time. Wednesday night was our classes, right? And I met with my landlord Thursday morning. So we worked it out to where our yard in the back needs to be redone, the asphalt. I negotiated with him that, hey, I'll replace the yard in the back if you give me a 1 year and 3 month lease and not move my rent. So it ended up working. My rent stayed the same. I got the lease terms I wanted, and he was happy.
Professor Stoney, when he was talking about managing the team, he really talked about not trying to focus so much on the numbers and manage the numbers, but building those relationships with your team.
Keep morale up and keep people wanting to go through walls for you and do a great job for you. That's the piece of it that I know myself and Jason has, really brought to the table over these last several weeks.
There's so much more growth in bringing other people along with you, because there's more ideas, there's more to bounce off of each other. And the process, all the different tools that we were given during this course, it helped me make my day more productive.
One of our courses we had Professor Nicole, and we also had Amber Olson, and part of that class was really geared towards how do you capture an audience to grow and enhance your business.
From strategy to process mapping and even social media, I like that part as well too. I never thought, I know social media is advertising, but I never would have thought that how it can affect or help out a business that much.
Randall, when he broke it down, like, just imagine if you didn't pay your bills for a month, how much cash you got in your account. And you're like, and it all made sense on holding it as long as you can.
You don't always think about that piece of it. It's a separate entity within the organization, and that cash flow and how do you manage the dollars and also how do you grow those dollars.
Being a finance manager, he was able to break it down in a way that we were all able to understand, and at the same time, keep everybody engaged.
I believe the Small Business Leadership Academy can help others because you have great leaders within our direct community that understands how things work, from gaming to small business to, a broad spectrum of businesses. So I believe that it helps to identify different aspects of business, not just, operations or just the business side of things. They bring it all together to help you develop and grow into a great business person and great leader.